Hey guys, and welcome to Tech Dose. I'm your host Darren, and this week of tech has been crazy and amazing because of E3 and WWDC, so let's go into this. So there's been five pieces of news. So let's start off with E3. So Sony unveils a name for the PSP2, which is called the PS Vita. So it sounds like a strange name, but I'll probably adapt to it. So here's the key specs for this device. It has dual analog sticks instead of just one on the PSP. It has front and back cameras, since like everything else does nowadays. It has a 5-inch OLED touchscreen, and that's really amazing. I heard that has amazing resolution on it, so I can't wait to actually look at it and see how good the graphics are on it. And at the back it has a touchpad rear, so you can actually fondle around at the back and you can still see the screen without touching it or anything. I like that. I really like that. Now they've released the prices for this. For the Wi-Fi only, it's $250, and for the Wi-Fi and 3G, it's $300. Now I think that is a really good price and competitive for the 3DS. So I'm probably going to buy it, and it'll be released by the end of this year. Next up, Nintendo announced their next console at E3, and they called it the Wii U, like with the letter U, right there. Now here's the main specs for this console. It supports 1080p with HD gaming, so now they're finally competing with Xbox and Sony. And it is the same size as the first Nintendo Wii, which is about 3 DVDs stacked up high. Now the main feature of this console is the controller. So if you haven't or have seen the picture of the controller already, you would think it's a bit weird, but it's a good idea. So here it is. Now the controller looks like a tablet but has a 6.2-inch touchscreen, and it has traditional controls on both sides, as a gyroscope and accelerometer, so it kind of acts like a tablet but it works for the console. So to actually use it, you hold up and interact on what's on the screen, so it's kind of like a 3DS, but the top screen is actually your TV and the bottom screen's the like controller side. Now really good idea. They were saying that if you were playing a game and someone changed the channel on the TV, you could actually play the game on the controller while like the Wii is still connected to it, but you can still play in because of the screen. So it's a really good idea, and I would love to see it as a front camera as well, so you can actually do video chat, and they actually showed that at E3 as well. So I'm really excited by that, and it's released in 2012. Next piece of huge ginormous news was from WWDC, which stands for Worldwide Developers Conference. The first piece they talked about was OS X Lion, and they released a lot of new features, including multi-touch gestures, resume, better mail which looks just like iOS, mission control, and AirDrop. Now AirDrop is where you send files to another Mac over your internet Wi-Fi connection spot. I think that's a really clever idea, so you don't need to get a USB drive out, plug it into one computer, drag the files over, take the USB out, plug it into the other computer, drag the files onto the computer, take it out, and then probably remove the files from the USB. It's really simple. All you have to do is drag and drop it into their faces on the Mac, and then they accept it and they go boom, it's done straight away. Just a lot of frustration gone. It's amazing. They also added full screen apps, so you can just go and click full screen, it'll go boop right on the screen. And you can buy it for £20 or $30 in the US, and it is available in July, so it's so soon. I cannot wait, it's gonna be amazing. And the way to download it is from the Mac App Store. It is 4 GB in size, so that's quite big, but it's just a normal size of like a HD movie you would download or rent off the internet. Now I love how you have to actually download the operating system instead of having it on a disk or a USB drive. It just helps so much, and it will just save loads of discs being like burnt and used. It's kind of clever, but it's out there. Next story! iOS 5 has been revealed by Apple, and the main feature of this is a new notifications. Now finally they brought out new notifications. I was so annoyed by the stupid blue thing that would bounce up as a notification on your iPhone while you're playing a game of Tiny Wings, and it's like, I'm trying to play the game, but then you just pop up and be annoying and it's in the way. And now they fixed this by, if you've seen a jailbreak on the iPhone mobile notifier, it's by the same guy who did that. And what happens is it just slides up for the second. You can still carry on playing Tiny Wings. So happy about that because I'm so addicted. And then it'll just disappear in a couple of seconds. You can view it by sliding down the top, just like Android, and you can see recent notifications. You can also see notifications from the lock screen as well. So it's getting a lot more information from your lock screen, like a little glance. Just well done Apple, that was the main feature that I'm really happy about. Of course, tiny wings. Another feature which they added is Twitter integration, where you get to sign in from the settings and then you get to tweet out photos and maps, etc. from the main apps on the iPhone and iPad. So you go into the Photos app and then you like select a photo and then send it onto Twitter. It like uploads it to like a twit pic or something, and then sends out the tweet straight away without even going into the Twitter application. So that's really handy. I use Twitter a lot. They've added a feature called PC free, and this is such an amazing idea which they've done now. There's no need to plug your device into the computer to activate it as startup when you buy it at the start. Like with iPhones right now, you have to plug them into iTunes, activate them, but now you don't even need to do that. You just turn it on. There's a welcome screen, you slide to unlock, you do all the settings like set up iCloud, set up iTunes, it'll download your music, everything just like that. So it helps if you don't have a PC at all. They also added software updates over the air, which is so awesome because then that helps you not even having a PC at all. It'll just update over the air and it would be like really small compressed files, so it won't need that quick to download compared to like the one that you have to download, which is like 400 megabytes, and now it'll probably be like 4 or 5 megabytes because it's just certain updates that they need to like add into the iOS. They've also revamped the camera app. Now this is really good. You can change the white balance, you can pinch to zoom, which I don't know why they didn't do it at the start. You can edit your photos easily inside the Photos app. There's a lock screen shortcut. So if you double tap on the home screen, there's a camera icon, just tap on that and straight away it opens up the camera app. So it's a lot easier for taking a picture. Also, if you press the volume up button, it acts as a shutter. Now you had that in a jailbreak already if you had it jailbroken, but now they finally added it. It's really helpful. Whoop, whoop. The next feature they added was iMessage, which is just like a BlackBerry Messenger or Ping Chat, for example, on iDevices right now. You get to chat to other people with iDevices, you get to send photos and videos, etc. It's just an instant messenger on the iPhone, sent to an iPad, iPhone, iPod Touch, just like that. Really helpful and really awesome. An amazing feature they added in iOS 5 for iPad is a split screen keypad. So I have the beta right now, right on my iPad. You can see right there, it split up the keyboard right in half. So it's easier for you to type instead of like reaching right in the middle, which is really difficult. You can now just type from the side. If I just show you, I'll type in Dan, D-A-N. Simple without even like getting your hands and stretching. Also helps if you do it on the side as well, but the side's quite easy with a normal keyboard. But yeah, it's really awesome. You can move it as well. Woohoo! It's awesome! The next amazing feature was Reminders app. Now, of course I have the beta right here so I can show you. Reminders is when you can actually add to-do lists, and there's already apps like this, but this is really good because if you do like a task, for example, you add something like hi, and then you return. What it would do is it would send it right to your other iDevices synced with that account. So it would send right to my iPhone. I can just go on the go and go anywhere, and the reminder will be right on my iPhone. Pretty amazing feature, huh? So iOS 5 is getting loads and loads of cool features. There's a lot more features inside, but they're the main ones, and it's coming out this fall when the iPhone 5 will probably be announced as well. So it's going to be really awesome! And sadly, we're on our last piece of news. But it's all about iCloud. So iCloud has been revealed and it replaces Apple's Mobile Me right now. So what it will do is it will back up everything onto the cloud, and for example, if you buy something on, for example, the iPad and you had like an iPhone 4 or a Mac as well, you bought a song off there and it will go straight to this without even syncing it. I just love that idea. You can also sync all your photos on the devices, so you could take a picture with the iPhone and it'll go straight to your iPad or Apple TV to view for everyone. I just love that feature. You could like take a picture and you'd be like, ka-ching! There it is. So guys, thanks for watching this episode of Tech Dose. There was so much more news happening this week at E3 and like a little bit more at WWDC, but I didn't have enough time to cover it. As you see, this video was so long. Oh my god, it's coming to an end. Oh god. So thanks for watching. Please check out the annotated videos right at the end where we have a vlog and we also have our last episode of Tech Dose. Please subscribe for more how-tos, reviews and tech news. This was Dan from Tech Dose. Bye.